What is up? It's your boy A here, also known as Toon Link Main, and today on this stream, we're gonna be talking about Super Bowl 60 prediction as well as some NBA trade deadline recap on ARcast. So yeah, sit there, relax. We're gonna have some prediction that's gonna be going on with what's going on in Super Bowl 60, and yeah. Oh my god, already? This fucking asshole is gonna be banned for. This asshole is gonna be. Already. I honestly do. I think Kick needs to stop doing all that type of stuff. They're gonna get. Like, whoever keeps putting this. Yeah, let's copy that phrase, shall we? And I'm gonna add that to the banned words. So I can have 10. Hold up. Streamlab? Hold up. Before we're gonna go to the topic, I might have to go back. Might gonna go on Streamlab. I might have to go on Streamlab for that situation. Not gonna lie, I might have to go there for the. So yeah, I know we're gonna be on the topic. It's just the fact that what's McCall. Oh yeah. Hold up. I gotta fix something on Streamlab. Users management. Jesus. Oh god. Yeah, that's stupid. Might have to go to mod tools. Word protections. Yes, word protections. Blacklist this one. Add this one to the mix. No, not purge. What the hell? Timeout. So how much is a week? If not, then I could just do 60,000. Let's see. I'm like we're going to the Super Bowl predictions. It's just like hang on, something's not right because these assholes on Kick keeps putting the same effing. Oh, Twitch. Might as well just do the same thing on Twitch. I think Twitch has that. Word protections. No. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube right here. I'm adding another one on the list. Oh no, there's the same thing with YouTube. Okay, so. Honest, these assholes on Kick would never stop putting that. So, oh come on, I can't even add something. Well, we gotta be sticking with that part, which sucks. Anyway, back to the topic. I was getting lost. Anyway, back to the topic. I was getting lost with the whole situation. So, now we're gonna be talking about Super Bowl 60. Okay, so now we're going to be talking about Super Bowl 60. So Super Bowl 60 between the Seattle Seahawks versus the New England Patriots at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California this Sunday. And recap with both of those teams in their championship run. So start up New England Patriots. They defeat the Denver Broncos in that very ugly Very ugly, close game because, I mean, the Broncos have a great defense, but their offense tends to stale out. Ended up settling for three. New England, and even worse, the Broncos have Jarrett Stidham during that game since Bo Nix just fractured his ankle for the rest of the playoffs. In the first quarter, it was not that snowy until the end of like the fourth quarter, and it starts snowing. So, Patriots won that ugly game out of the AFC. Now we're gonna go to the NFC side, which is okay. The Seahawks beat my Rams because great game, but the problem is the Rams defense has completely sold them out. Not just their defense, but the Rams special team also cost them. So yeah, the Seahawks advanced that game, although they were playing one of the worst special teams in the entire league. Now let's get back to the actual thing. So my predictions about this one is going to be close, just like Super Bowl 49. Could be great because both defenses look good. I think Seattle has a little bit better in the advantage. But once again, I don't think you can underestimate Drake May. But me personally, I have Seattle winning this one because, I hate the Patriots and I also want Cooper Kupp to win this one. Although he hurt my feelings in the NFC Championship game with that dagger touchdown right in front of my Rams. But regardless, yes, Cooper Kupp should definitely get his second ring. But in reality, God knows that the Patriots might end up winning this one because, they might spark another Patriots dynasty. And yeah, my Rams will have to fucking find ways to kill it. Somehow in the future. I don't know. But regardless, me personally, I think the Seahawks should definitely have the advantage. Just for crying out loud. Okay, so after that thingy right there. I mean, we gotta go straight to something else. I think there's like a big trade going on with baseball. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now we're gonna pivot towards the baseball realm. And it's something with the Boston Red Sox named Jaron Duran. And technically, he is still remain as a Boston Red Sox because the trade rumors, as for spring training begins, it's not yet finalized because the teams that he linked up with the Houston Astros as well as the Kansas City Royals, but no official trade has been finalized yet right now. So I'm actually looking at this one. It's the fact that the contract that Jaron Duran, he's likely to be a trade candidate right before opening day, which is going to be the end of March. Then, yeah, the Red Sox, they wanted to get young talent like Roman Anthony, Sedane, Rafala, Weiler, Abue, and thing is that what's McCall. I'm actually looking at his values from last year. High durability, and potential trade partners for Jaron Duran is either the Phillies with Alec Boehm, who struggled in the postseason last year with the Phillies. Then the Kansas City Royals, who is trying to get a package with some top prospectors instead of veteran starters. The Houston Astros are interested with Jaron Duran with Isaac Pardez to fill in the right hand infield bats. But there's some other trades that's going on before opening day. Okay, so I'm actually looking some whatchamacallit, right? Excuse me. I'm actually looking some other trade rumors that's going on in the MLB right before spring training, right before opening day. So Austin A's, he got signed a 1 year with the Chicago White Sox, and Carlos Santana a 1 year deal with Arizona. Then Eugenio Eugen, Eugenio Sares, he signed 1 year with Cincinnati. Victor Mesa Jr. He got traded to Tampa for and Angel Barchi. And Paul Goldschmidt, he re-signed a 1 year deal with the New York Yankees. Then Framber Valdez agreed a 3 year deal with the Detroit Tigers. So those are the latest trades and major signings right now. Then the current trade rumors, other than Jaron Duran, would definitely be Tariq Skubal. Despite the Tigers will keep him during opening day, but there's other things that might gonna get him. Then Jazz Chisholm, the Reds are trying to have a trade with the Yankees to get Brady Singers and Matt McLean and some other people like Jordan Lawson, the Diamondbacks are trying to get someone to acquire for Nolan Arendo. But there's other people that's going to be going on. So we're still in the spring training in MLB. So I have to throw that out there as well. But there's some other people. Right before There's some other people that might going to be there. But we gotta wait until March. Sorry if they have some drink, shall we? Thirsty for more. Okay, so right before that, I might have to do some other key points that's gonna be going on. Right before the NBA trade deadline, I talked about the MLB trade rumors right before opening day, because we're in spring training, and now I also want to throw some other topics too. So not just the NBA and the NFL, but I don't want to keep going on with the NFL and the NBA too much. I want to throw in some other topics as well. Just like having the MLB trade deadlines or a trade right before the opening day is another thing that I want to throw into. But I want to talk about NASCAR as well. I'm gonna get outside the bubble, but it's okay to be outside of the bubble because you want to be open-minded. So I wanted to be open-minded. So I'm gonna go with the. Okay, so oh, I'm actually looking at the NASCAR, right? Daytona 500. Okay, so I'm actually looking at NASCAR now. So next topic right here, I want to look at NASCAR just a little bit. It's Daytona 500, and I wanted to look at this one. It's just this. So now Daytona 500, they're gonna have some May announced changes to the 2026 Daytona 500 qualifying. So people are now gonna be qualified for Daytona 500. It's definitely gonna be have some changes. Top 16 drivers in points at the end of the regular season will compete in a 10-race chase for the title. And the winner will be the one with the most amount of points at the end of the final race. So yeah, that's a little bit, that's basically it with NASCAR. I don't know why I have to throw that out there, but the Daytona 500 looks like it's going to be a pile of dog. I don't know why I had to throw that out there, but it's just, I don't know. Don't know why, but it's a bit weird. bit weird for them. Okay, so I don't know. We're probably gonna do the 10-second countdown shenanigan. You know what I mean with the 10-second countdown shenanigan? Yeah, I might have thrown that out there. So anyway, yeah, am I gonna throw that 10-second countdown shenanigan? Just throwing that out there right before we're gonna go straight to the NBA trade deadline.
Culture is actually damn good.
I'm calling both games.
It's past your bedtime. All in my ass.
Okay, by the way, that 10-second countdown that I really need to do, I really need to update it. I don't know why it's still that, but I hadn't even updated it yet. Maybe after the Super Bowl, I'll start updating that one. But anyway, going back to the main topic on this stream, we gotta talk about the NBA trade deadlines now. Since we already talked about our Super Bowl predictions, now we go straight to the NBA trade deadlines now. Okay, so now we go straight to the NBA trade deadline. So the first trade, the first one I will have to look up. This surprised the most, James Harden. So James Harden, he is going to the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Clippers, they will get Darius Garland and a 2026 second round pick. So what Cleveland is actually doing is they're still on a championship contending status. James Harden will definitely have to pair up with Donovan Mitchell. And the Clippers will have to face a rebuild. Although they got a young star, which is going to be Darius Garland. But Clippers still have Kawhi Leonard, but I don't know how long Kawhi Leonard's going to be lasting. Then the second player that comes to mind is Anthony Davis. He's going to Washington alongside with Jaden Hardy, D'Lo, and Dante Exum. And the Mavericks, they will get Chris Middleton, Marvin Bagley III, AJ Johnson, Malachi Bram, 2026 first round pick, 2030 first round pick, and 3 second round picks from Washington. What I can actually say this is Washington tries to trade for Trae Young, but they ultimately fail. And another thing personally for myself is the fact this is a total punishment for Nico Harrison. Because remember last year, he traded away Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis with the Lakers, with my Lakers. And I will have to constantly shit on that part. And you make the Lakers even more like a giant. And so yeah, Nico Harrison should have been fired after that trade. But still he's not. So now we go to the third player, Jared McCain. So Oklahoma, they get Jared McCain, and the Sixers, they get their 2026 first round pick, 2027 second round pick, and 2 second round picks in 2028. And the main reason the Sixers were selling high on McCain after that injury from his rookie year, and unfortunately to fill the upgrade with Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. OKC, on the other hand, is adding more depth to defend their title. So yeah, OKC is still trying to defend their title, but that's what's going on with Jared McCain. He might gonna fit well in OKC system. Now we're gonna go to a center. This is Ivica Zubac, and he's going to the Indiana Pacers alongside with Kobe Brown. The Clippers, they're getting Benedict Martinin. The fellas are gonna get Jackson out there. 2026 first round pick, as well as 2029 first round pick, and 2028 second round pick. In my case with this trade, the Pacers added defensive center with Pascal Siakam, while Tyrese Halliburton is still injured and will not be playing for the rest of the season until the 26-27 season. Because that torn Achilles from the NBA Finals Game 7 from last year. Okay, the fifth player, Kristaps Porzingis, aka Tingus Pingus. He is going to the Golden State Warriors, alongside with a 2026 second round pick. And the Hawks will get Jonathan Kuminga, as well as Buddy Hield and Tracy Jackson Davis. Thing is that Golden State needs an elite rim protector and spacing. And that also ending the rumors trade with Giannis. And Draymond Green, he is literally staying for another year. And the Hawks, they need someone to pair up with Trae Young so he won't get traded to Washington. And last but not least, with this whole major trade deadline situation that's going on, is Jaren Jackson Jr. And he's going to Utah with Vince Williams Jr., John Cochan, and Jock Landale. And what Memphis is going to get is Walter Clayton Jr., Kyle Anderson, Taylor Hendrick, George Niang from Atlanta, the 2027 Lakers pick, which is from Atlanta, the 2027 pick, and 2031 Suns pick, which is also from Atlanta. So what I'm actually seeing this one is Memphis is now rebuilding with all those draft capital. Even with that Desmond Baines trade during the offseason with Orlando. And also Memphis is also clearing out Jaren Jackson Jr.'s contract. Remember, he signed that big contract back in 2021. They're trying to get rid of that contract because he didn't show up to the recent games with the Grizzlies. So there's other trade rumors that are definitely going on with this whole NBA trade deadline. Another one is going to be John Morant. Either he's going to go to Milwaukee or come to Miami after Memphis is fully into the draft capital to try to get as many draft picks that they wanted. And so overall, it's just Memphis. The Memphis Grizzlies will start rebuilding with all those draft capitals. And it reminds me similarity to the Philadelphia 76ers with the Sam Hinkie era, as well as the Oklahoma City Thunders back in the 2019 offseason when they traded away PG-13 and Russell Westbrook for like some futures draft capital. So yeah, the Memphis Grizzlies, they're going to be the newer version of Trust the Process with all those draft picks that they're going to be getting. Because they might going to trade away all of their stars now into a rebuild. So that's basically it with all the NBA trade deadlines, because that is going to be so much used for that, but you know, I had to fill that out in the void. Oh, hello, just guys' feet. I just had to throw that out there, but you know. Did I miss any of these trade deadlines? Let me know, because I might have to throw that one for next week as well. So, yeah. But anyway, right before we're gonna be leaving soon, right before I might gonna end the stream soon, I wanted to talk to you guys about another charity stream that Tom Grassi is gonna be doing on as well as my trip to that food market, farmers market tomorrow. So I'm gonna have some announcement right before we're gonna end the stream. Okay, so what's McCall? I'm actually looking this up right now. So what's McCall? Okay, I'm actually looking this up right now. So first off, well, like right before we're gonna end the stream. So first off, we're definitely gonna be talking about this this one bakery off of the farmers market that I'm gonna go to probably tomorrow. They're also gonna do it on Sunday, which is gonna be like 8:30 to 1:30. But I'm going to the one tomorrow. So tomorrow, I'm going to this farmers market to that one bakery that I would love to try, but I'm gonna meet up with my friend that I told Tom Grassi that I like her. So gonna buy some. I'm gonna buy like a cookie right there. Then that means I have to go to. I think it's gonna be either Southern Highlands or Inspirada Celesta Park. So I think it's gonna be one of those two. So I have to take a bus trip right there. I'll make a vlog about it and then post it on TikTok and Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts or whatever. And people might like it. And I could go on Sunday too, but Sunday's the Super Bowl. So I could do it on the 15th, and that's gonna be at St. Rose Parkway in Vegas. Oh no, in Henderson actually. Not in Vegas, in Henderson. Yeah, so that's where I'm actually gonna go to. And other than that, yeah, I'm gonna throw that on. I'm not gonna throw that video on the Super Bowl stream if you guys are gonna be watching it. So yeah, it's gonna be some fun. Just relax. And also, what's it called, right? Last but not least, we got a fundraiser charity stream that Tom Grassi is going to be doing it on February 15th. And it's right here. Oh god, I forgot that. I forgot I made it a little bit bigger. Sorry. It got a little bit bigger than that. Didn't mean it to be. Okay, it's not that perfect. Okay, I know it's not that perfect, but here it is. The second annual $1 million stream for charity that Tom Grassi is going to be doing on February 15th, or 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Pacific, and streaming until we hit $1 million in charity, and this year's charity is gonna be partnered with Undue Medical Debt. So yeah. February 15th, Tom Grassi is actually doing a charity stream on the Undue Medical Debt. He's gonna be streaming until we hit $1 million in charity. So February 15th, 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Pacific. Be there right there, as you know. I don't know if I'm gonna show my face right in front of him, but at least I'm gonna be there soon. So tune in next Sunday. But yeah, sorry we just gonna be running out of time on this stream. I know you guys enjoyed it. Got my Super Bowl prediction. I'm hoping that Cooper Cup gets another ring. And some NBA trade deadlines. Most notable with those 6 players that I listed, right? And yeah, that's gonna be something. Something that y'all would just be a little bit, I don't know. Something like that. As well as some MLB trades right before opening day. And of course, we talk about basketball. So yeah. And I'll see you guys on the Super Bowl stream. Bye!